So, Judy Austin gave birth, and a lot of people had their opinion. Different talks, right, left, and center. Some berated her, some lambasted her, some congratulated her. In fact, some handful of people sent her money alert, like, Madam, take money. And she did good to post some of those people to kind of maybe pepper some people or make them proud and happy, like, yeah, she wants them to know that we did what we did. But how things are. The thing is this: a baby has been born regardless. Now, we all know we don't even need to drag that. Like, it's not something that we want to keep talking about. Like, even reminding her, like, oh, you stole someone else's husband. There's nothing like stealing us husband. She didn't steal anyone's husband. It was a consensual, mutual thing between both of them. It's not like Yul Edochie is now like a kind of a dummy placed in a show glass and Judy went to steal it. But was Judy conscious, aware that Yul Edochie is a married man? Yes. Is Yul Edochie the man who now is responsible for the vow that he took? Yes. Is there room, like, for a mistake? Of course, there is always going to be room for mistakes. We learn from mistakes, but there are some mistakes that comes with consequences. Just like that of Yul Edochie. If he said, "Oh, I have done 99 things correctly, but how come just one thing that I have done, you are not judging me this way?" And I'm kind of like wondering, what is the core of whatever you guys are into? Is it not the marriage, the union, that both of you are kind of faithful to each other, loyal to each other, and not this publicly wicked? Like, so what is this 99 thing that this guy is talking about? It makes me wonder when he said, "Oh, I've done 99 things, have done 99 things." I said, this is an unrepentant terrorist. How can you say you have done 99 things correctly? What is this thing that you have done correctly? Is it that you brought more money for you guys to buy or build the house that you built, and that's the 99 thing that you did correctly? Is it that you've been able to kind of what exactly is this? So when he said that, I knew that it's going to be a long one. Yeah, I knew it was going to be a long one. What do I mean? Yul Edochie was not going to get off social media. Now, let us go to Yul Edochie's sister, Augusta, and mother. Because Yul Edochie and Judy Austin have been a terrible and bad person. Like, they've behaved in a way that but the birth of a baby, the first one, the second one, the third one, people are beginning to look at it like, come on. It's like these guys are going strong against all odds, regardless of what people are saying. These guys are still together. They are still running the show. They are still maintaining their vibe. Like, everything is fine. So it got some people kind of talking, and then they went to the part of Yul Edochie's mother and father. Then they left that part. They said, okay, let us focus on Judy Austin's mom and sister. Now, there is a common practice that when a woman gives birth, the mother of the woman, or at times sister, depending on the situation, goes in to assist. That is at least from where Yul Edochie is from, it's a culture. It doesn't matter if you are in the diaspora. Oftentimes, mother will come and say, it's my right. I have to come assist my daughter and put her through. Well, they started saying, is it true what we are hearing, that Judy Austin's mother, Mrs. Moghalu, yes, Mrs. Moghalu, till today, Yul Edochie has not given Judy Austin officially a name that she can present or showcase on any of our official document. She's still Moghalu. So she can't go publicly with that. Edochie is just by. So people are like, wait, is the job of Judy Austin to just be producing children and be hyping Yul Edochie, Odogu this, Odogu that? It could be this is all that It could be this is all that Yul Edochie wants in life to be fulfilled. Like Mary she doesn't appear to be that kind of person that will be hyping Yul Edochie up and down. She has her own thing. She has her own way of adding value to the life of a man, which is not shouting on top of her voice, Odogu, hey Gwe, hey, burning till night, helping pekus, burning children, giving birth to kids. That's not what she does. She manifests her own in a practical way, like, hey, these are the things that needs to be done. These are what we need to do. And she does these things practically, rather than shouting on top of her voice like an empty vessel. You know, they say, as the saying goes, an empty vessel makes the most noise. Judy Austin is always screaming, shouting, Odogu, Hamelebe, hey, Higwe, walk like a lion, that you are, walk like a giant. Even if you want to kind of course, we all know that it's not been easy on them. Yes, they are sinners. It's not been easy on them. And they never knew that it was going to be this way. That's just the thing. They thought they were going to use social media to their advantage. Judy Austin had this false, foolish, empty thought that Yul Edochie is so powerful, so strong, so mighty, so everything, that whatever it is that he says, whatever it is that comes out of his mouth, will be accepted. No one will question. So Yul Edochie gave himself to this public disgrace. And to Judy Austin, it wasn't bad, because Yul Edochie coming out to talk constantly gave her luminosity, make them no side there, and no be side chick. And this continuous production of children runs two ways. One, Judy Austin needed ex-husband, ex-people, whatever, to know that she's in here for good. And two, she has made Yul Edochie realize, look, it's time for us to create a new dynasty, a new dynasty. This other one, there's a possibility that you have lost it. You might not be able to connect to these other children the way you have once connected to them. So she decided to make it more like. So people are asking, where is Judy Austin's mother or sister? Is it true that they have been burned? Like, don't come. How come you guys have not come to do, like Judy Austin's mom? Have you seen any picture or video? The thing is that she can't. She can't. There are responsibilities. In fact, she literally raised those children of Judy Austin's previous marriage. I know this thing about not allowing your children to be with their father after the breakup, after the divorce, separation, or whatever, because you don't know what the other woman, step this, step that is going to do to them. Yeah, we all know that these things happen. Stepfather, stepmother, those trash of a thing. We all know how these things are. We all know how these things are. It is not an easy thing. It's not something, it's not something that anybody would want for themselves. There's nothing sweeter, nothing better than you, your wife, your children together in peace, in harmony. It's when you start having, baby mama, the child is somewhere, and the woman is in another relationship, the man is also in another relationship, and you cannot have that. It's a whole lot of mess. It's a whole lot of mess. Not to talk of this situation that Yul Edochie found himself. I guess he looked at it and he said, look, the best thing will be, I have already done it. Let me finish it. He's still going to come on social media to tell us how Judy is going to produce more. Now he has 2 boys and 1 girl. I believe somehow their first son, he might want to have another one, Hopefully, hoping that that one will come good to replace any deficiency, challenges that the first one has. Maybe that boy will outgrow whatever it is that is wrong with him. I don't know. But it seems the boy is non-verbal, possibly autistic, with some attention deficit issues, whatever it is. For some children, they do outgrow certain things after a while. You know, who knows? Those children never ask. Even the new baby never asked to be bored. It is what it is. It is what it is.